Hey everyone, welcome back to the Reptile Room. Looks like my mesh just got here. Let's go jump outside. Hey everyone, welcome back to the Reptile Room. We're back out here today to work on the enclosure again, the outside enclosure. I've got my fence material, just got here an hour ago. And I have a few more parts I've cut and made up here, which I'll show you in just a second. And I've got about 8 more to cut, and then I can start working on getting all that attached. So let me bring you closer and show you what I've done. First thing here, I want to show you what I got. I got this Amagabelli for garden and home team lift. You know, team one arm, team 2 the other arm. That's what I had. So this is 1/2 inch, 19 gauge, 48 by 100 foot wire mesh, and we will take a look at it here in just a second. So let me show you what I've got going on in here. So up top, as far as the framing, remember this is the 4x4. For those of you who didn't catch the first part of this, you need to go back and check it out. This thing is awesome. This is 16 feet long, 12 feet wide, and this is going to be for Roni, my rhino iguana. So inside here, what I've done is I've got a 2x6. So I got a 2x6 here, and I've cut a little mouth in it, and it actually overlaps both of these, because remember, I used 2 2x4s, screwed them together to make a 4x4. I then have notched this 2x4 here, and it's going to get screwed into the face all the way across this. And over here, you know, same sort of thing. We've done this all the way around. Yeah, so that's what I've got. Over here, I've pre-cut some of these materials. This is going to be for a solid roof that we do right here for his shady side. It's going to be 8 feet long, and I think it was 6 feet wide was what I had decided. And I'm going to cut a little wavy pattern in it, and we'll be able to put some plants up there and let them hang down. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so all the subframing, you know, I'm gonna call this the main framing, and then the subframing is what I just screwed in, that you just saw. And then I have a few more vertical pieces to measure and cut here. And now one thing that I'm up against is that I really, you know, so this profile here, there's a 1 inch difference in this. So I have to face both sides of this with the same 1 inch material up here so that I can lay my my hardware cloth that I have right over there. I can lay it all flat right up against this and just drive my staples all the way down to the bottom, there and across, and that'll be, you know, galvanized staples. I gotta go get some galvanized staples. So that's gonna come all the way across. So those pieces need to be notched. So I have 2x4s that I'm gonna take, and I'm going to, you know, so I have this length here, obviously. Each one is gonna be a custom fit board. I have every single thing needs to have a certain piece that'll go from, you know, up here down to the bottom. And I'm gonna have it overlap 2, maybe 3. I'll probably have that board come down, the 2x4 come down and overlap 2 or 3 all the way down. I might just dig out a little bit more and, you know, throw a screw through every single one just to be sure, so that it's nice and solid. So I have a couple of those. To do. And then, you know, because each side here, each 12-foot side is gonna have 3 panels of it. It's gonna look really good. So before I go cut that stuff, here in a little while, I'm gonna show you around when traffic kind of calms down around like 7 or 8 o'clock in the evening. I'll walk you around my backyard here and show you some of the cool plants that I've got going on all around the yard. There they are, right over here. And then I got stuff here. So I wanna show you that stuff when it's nice out. We got good lighting so you can see what I have. So maybe we can, you can help me come up with my scaping for in here. I have an idea and I'll talk you through that too. So let me get to making these other boards and I'll show you that stuff here in a second. All right guys, we're back out here this evening and it's finally calmed down enough. It's a little bit cooler out. It's time to go check out everything. So let me show you the plants and whatnot that I've got growing back here that I'm thinking we're gonna put in this enclosure, right? What a cool freaking view from our back patio area, right? So that's gonna be super cool. That's why I wanted to do this. So let me show you these plants, and I'm not a plant expert, but so if you know a better name for something, just let me know. Just let me know in the comments down below. All right, let's take a look around here. Start off over here by the pond. We've got this cool stone crop that we picked up at a local greenhouse. I think we're gonna take over some area out here after we move some plants, like maybe this climbing rose, and we'll move this rose of Sharon here, which it is a rose of Sharon. It's not a hibiscus, but this is most likely going to move in the enclosure. I also have another one right here. This area right here is going to get fixed up and concreted, so we have another little patio for the grill. But this is going to go in there, AC unit. But then we have our awesome cannas. So these cannas are super cool. And then we have these giant red cannas, the red flowered cannas. Those things have got to be 7 feet tall. They're pretty close to the roof now. Black-eyed Susans. I do have a couple of actual hibiscus bushes right here. We'll move one of those. One of these is gonna go in there for sure in the enclosure. And then we'll just walk over here and check out the enclosure real quick. You can see that I added the additional supports in. You know, like I was saying, these are what I went and additionally cut. And you can see how they notch in right around here to fit pretty perfect, so that we can put the mesh, the metal right here, and it will be flat all the way down. And then we'll put a faceplate over it to cover it up and make it beautiful. So this opening right here is gonna be our door. It'll open out, and then you'll come in here, and I'm thinking that right here will be his hide. We'll do either a hibiscus or rose of Sharon over here, here, and here. Just make him big so he has space, and then put some shelving up and whatnot so that he can get up and down and whatnot. I want to do the water space here for him, and then we'll do the roofing. This stuff over here, right here, is all gonna make the roof right here, and we'll have plants that cascade down, and we will grow. I'll probably move some of the cannas on this outside over here on the back side facing my neighbor, just so that he has a little bit more added security and it looks nicer. Let me zip back this way. Here's another stand of those cannas that we have. This is really pretty orange ones. I really like these. With the leaf itself is really cool. Look at that. Very cool. So these are also cannas, but they are the Happy Emily variety. So that's pretty funny. I had to get them, sister's name, so I got them. Pretty cool. So I'll move those around a little bit, and we have our chicken underneath, making sure we've got our cannas growing well here. Yeah, everyone, I really think that this is gonna look pretty nice. Yeah, everyone, I think this is gonna end up turning out really, really nice. It's gonna have a lot of plant life in it, and we'll have a giant lizard in it. Should be really fun. So the next thing you're gonna see me work on here in just a second, to you in just a second, you're gonna see me finish attaching the faces here and to make this flat again. And then I am going to start working on the mesh, which is right here. So I am really looking forward to this and working with it. I think this is gonna be super cool, and I think it would even be good for basilisks. Outdoor basilisk enclosure? Comment down below. Also, comment, like, subscribe, and thanks for all the new subscribers. You guys rock. All right, guys, so we're back out here today. I got rained out yesterday. You can see this is all muddy, so I'm trudging through some mud today, but I'm trying to get the rest of the roof framing done, and you know, we've got my saw out. Here's everything I've got cut ready right now. So one thing that I wanted to show you before I get right back into cutting and everything, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. This is Friday. It's Friday. I upload Saturdays is when the videos go live. So this is only 24 hours ago is when I'm doing this. So it's supposed to rain Saturday. So today I'm just trying to get all of my cuts done, so when it stops raining, I can just put all the boards where they need to go. I have to finish, like I said, facing these out so that they're all flush. I have my mesh so that the mesh can go right on the outside. But I just wanted to show you guys some tips that I have for you real quick. So let me show you. Use your tools, guys. Use your clamps. This is not screwed in. It's just sitting here. I have it set 2 feet away from here on center. And if I moved this board would fall, so I'm not going to. But on this side, it's just resting on top of this other board I've already got up here. So I just wanted to show you guys, like, you can visualize everything. Just use your clamps, set it right, and then you can get your nice flush top, just screw it in, you know, and you're ready to go. Now the other side, you know, when I go over here, you see here's my mark. So when I set this side up, when I screw it in from over here, I have to kind of toenail in to the sides, and that shouldn't be any issue, and then I'll have that up. So that's the plan today. Get the rest of these pieces cut, and then that's gonna pretty much wrap it up for this series right now, because I got a lot of work to do out here still. So I'll still be shooting video of what I'm making out here, but you probably won't see them for a couple of weeks. We're gonna go back downstairs after this. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this so far, and I hope it's inspired you guys to, you know, go big or go home. If you have the chance for your animals, you should just go go as big as you can. So I just want to thank you guys again for subscribing. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, like and comment, get involved. And yeah, we're just gonna keep building this out. And I think, like I said in my live video I did yesterday, I am going to go live when we put Roni in here for a little bit. And yeah, we'll see if we can get some other people out here to help out with that, because he's gonna be a handful. So, all right guys, well, that's gonna do it for this video. And next week we're gonna be back inside, checking out the critters in there. We've had a couple of changes happen, and yeah, cool guys. Well, I will see you guys next week.